Hi, this is Dr. Casey Triump with SAS Student Direct, and today I'm going to explain to you how you do the Dutch complete hormone test. I love this test because it tells you about your hormones like estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, but it also gives you a 4-point cortisol urine dried test as well as melatonin test, which tells us about your circadian rhythm or information about how you sleep. So here's how you do this test. Basically, it comes in these cards, and so the first thing that you'll want to do is open it up and read the instructions. For women, you'll want to collect this test on day 19 to 21 of your menstrual cycle. So the first day of your last menstrual period is day 1, and then you'll count 19 days, and then that's when you'll collect this test. If you are not having periods anymore, then you can collect it at any point, and men can collect it at any time. So what you're going to do is there's these 5 samples. And you will start your test at supper time. And so in the morning, just don't drink a lot of fluids on the day that you do the test, and try to limit your caffeine after lunch. And so around dinner time, you will collect sample number 1, and basically you collect your urine, and then you'll dip this card into the urine and you'll set it out to dry. And always go ahead and fill out your paperwork first before you do the dipping. So then you dip it into your urine container, set it out to dry. Then you will not do any fluids, and you'll collect the second sample right before bed. So this is the second sample right before bed. The third sample will be collected if you wake up in the middle of the night. If you don't wake up in the middle of the night, then you do not have to collect a third sample. The fourth sample is collected as soon as you wake up. So within 10 minutes of waking up, you'll collect the fourth sample or the third sample. And then you'll go ahead and collect the last sample, which is 2 hours after waking. 2 hours after waking. It's asked that you not drink huge amounts of fluids during any of the time that you're collecting. And there are instructions here if you are already on hormones about what you should do with them. So do not take any oral estrogen, DHEA, or testosterone the day of or night before that you do this test. And do not take any pregnenolone for 3 days before the test. You may take progesterone after you do sample number 2, the nighttime sample. If you do not collect all 5 of these as scheduled, you can do them on another day. So there's information about that as well in here. Okay, so once you've got all of your samples collected, you're going to fill out this requisition form. So you'll fill out your patient information. You'll most likely be doing the Dutch complete, but if you're just doing the adrenal or the sex hormones, you can collect those. I should fill in the ICD-10 codes and sign this. You'll fill in your menstrual cycle information. You'll want to keep the date and time you collected each sample. And then there's some information about the hormones that you're taking. You'll fill that out, as well as supplements that you might be on. And then in the back, you'll fill out this information about disease states, fatigue, and some other information. You want to complete both of these completely in order for the test to be done best for you. And then you'll fold this up and you'll put this in the envelope, which is somewhere in this test kit. Right here. So once your urine samples have completely dried at least 24 hours, you'll put them all in this little container right here. And then you'll put this container right into this bag. And you'll also want to fill out this form right here with your name, address, city, and you can actually then get a receipt and you can submit this test to your insurance company. The out-of-pocket cost for this test is $250. And a lot of times insurance companies will reimburse you for the cost of this test, but none of this test is, this company does not submit anything to insurance. Hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a quick email. Otherwise, we'll see you soon. Thanks.